All right, man. Let's just get straight. So basically, I mean, crazy game, crazy game, and was this Arsenal being crap or United being amazing?
No, I think both teams, you know, they did well in certain ways. I mean, obviously, defensively, we were terrible. 3 mistakes, they capitalised on each and every one of them. So, fair play to them. Defensively, they were all over the shop. If it weren't for De Gea, who I think...
No. Inhuman. What's it called? The most saves ever.
He equaled the most saves ever in the Premier League.
Alien, man.
Yeah.
And never got man of the match.
No,
but you know, I actually want to bring that point up because I actually tweeted that as like, glory hunt, that English mentality, glory hunting, which is what he said.
Yeah.
It's like, all because you scored the goals doesn't mean you were the best player. It's not the scorer of the match, it's man of the match.
Yeah.
The best players on that pitch were Martial, Pogba, and De Gea. So arguably, it's picking between De Gea or I'm thinking... And
I'll put Lacazette in there.
Yeah, but when you lose, you can't be...
But for me, watching that game, if I didn't know anything about football, the 4 players I would have left today thinking, they're good. De Gea, Pogba, Martial, Lacazette. Those are the ones who I'm watching now. I'm like, they're real ballers. Do you know what I mean? So 3 of them are French.
That was Lacazette for me. That was his best performance in an Arsenal shirt so far.
Lacazette was quality.
And he showed some real hunger to try and make things happen as well. I'm disappointed with that, to be fair.
No, but I think my thing with again, it's like you say to yourself that, like they say that madness is doing the same thing 500 times, expecting a different result. And you say to yourself, of Wenger, you keep on losing to this guy. You know what this guy is going to do. You know how he's going to settle defensively. You know how he's going to counter you. And when I looked at Arsenal's performance, it's still... How can you still be making those same defensive mistakes and be that open against a guy who you know always beats you tactically?
The problem is
can you blame Wenger for...
No, you can't blame Wenger for that. That was individual mistakes.
Yeah,
individual mistakes.
Mustafi had a brain fart.
But Mustafi has that in him, and unfortunately
but I say again, it's like, why did you sell Gabriel then?
Because Gabriel does the same thing.
I still say Mustafi is better than Gabriel.
Gabriel had mistakes in him as well. I think Koscielny was the one that were hurting the most because Koscielny.
He was. I mean,
you don't expect that from him. Mustafi has it in his locker. Koscielny usually we can count on him, but for him to give away the ball the way he did,
Koscielny was bullied by Pogba.
For me, I think that third goal was like, should you that I've whenever people have said that Koscielny is one of the best, I've never said Koscielny is a good defender. Like he's never.
Come on now.
Okay, no.
One game.
Listen, I agree with you, but I don't want to get on their back.
Come on now. Get my back. I'll carry the both of you. Koscielny's not a good defender.
I think Koscielny's a good defender. Yeah. People saying he's the best in the league. I think that was.
He was.
He was never been the best.
At that time of speaking, when he was being spoken about as the best centre back in the league, he was. It was between him and Alderweireld. They were the 2 by far.
But people's even saying he was the best in the league when it was Company non-injured. You know that when Company wasn't an injury player. And listen, Koscielny's a good player, but he's never been the best. I think saying he's the best was just a bit too far.
No, there was a period of time when he was on top of his form where he was just shutting out every single striker he was playing against. And not just that, he was actually bullying them. Do you know what I mean? His aggression came back to bite him today. But as a defender, he doesn't give a striker any time.
But I think what we saw, though, is how both defenses aren't very good. Because, again, I don't think I can remember a game that had those amounts of chances. Because normally, if you have good central defenders, they read the game well. So, like Lindelof, the guy is not good, man. Yeah. Lindelof is not good. Smalling has declined crazy. Yeah. So I just think you just saw... Because you can't, in a Premier League game of this stature...
Because he's not Mike anymore.
But you know what? It's funny enough. Man United, I can't think of any times in the game where their defenders were out of position or if they made a mistake or anything like that. But we had so many chances. Collectively, it didn't seem like they defended that badly.
No. For me,
there were times and they were all over the place.
I think they were too slow to read the game. So, like, Arsenal, like Lacazette, what was amazing. I think Lacazette and people, they were far too quick to react to things. So they were not able to, basically, if you're a good defender, you read the game, so you get the interception, you're in the right place. So their positioning was bad, so therefore, Arsenal just kept on having chances because they put so much pressure on United.
Yeah, I think it's just the fact that Man United said you can have the ball. And it was just wave after wave of attack. And I think Lacazette's movement gave them a lot of problems.
Yeah.
Like, his movement.
They didn't know how to.
His movement is brilliant, and he gave them all sorts of problems.
Sanchez chipped in as well. He was playing quite well.
Sanchez gave the ball away too many times.
But there were some beautiful balls he put into the box.
It wasn't one of his better games.
He wasn't amazing, but he put some great little chip balls over the top.
That's been Sanchez all season this season. Is within the space of a game, he'll look like world class.
Yeah.
And then 20 minutes later, he looks like he can't.
Yeah, he just had his head down and just going all that. So
picks the wrong options.
So all are agreeing that Pogba, that was a red card.
It was.
Yeah.
At first glance, it didn't look like it, and then on the replay.
No, but for the example, why do I don't understand players why do that?
Because when you play for Mourinho, he instills that little.
Oh no! So you're saying that Mourinho.
Every Mourinho team I've ever watched has that in them. Like that unnecessary aggression. Like he wants his players to be like that, and like he likes to bully people. He wants to always be the aggressor.
No. But the thing is that when you're winning 3-1, what's the point?
Yeah, but you can't train a pit bull to attack, and then when it does bite somebody that you wanted it to be cool with, be upset. Like you trained it to bite. You know what I mean? It's gonna lash out. Like you don't know when it's gonna lash out. So he can't have a team of pit bulls, and then when one of them bites unnecessarily, be shocked about it. That's the way Mourinho wants his team, man.
I think that whole thing came about because Bellerin pussied out the challenge.
Yeah.
I think Pogba was expecting a 50-50.
Yeah.
You know, he's expecting, and when Bellerin went like that, Pogba's already gone in for it. Obviously, look at Bellerin's leg, the position his leg.
Yeah, his leg is like that.
In no way should you be going in for a challenge on one knee.
Yeah.
Man looked like he's about to propose.
Yeah. That's frustrating.
So I think when you look at that,
is that how good a game Pogba was having?
He actually made a propose. He says like, "Okay, you're the best. Thank you very much. Okay, take my hand, man."
I think that's where I don't think Pogba meant to do it in terms of aggressively thought, right, I'm going to hurt this man. But I think the just unorthodox challenge that Bellerin put in, it kind of led to
that you actually make a good point there. Yeah, for real. I don't think Pogba went into the challenge thinking I'm going to do him. But he went in aggressively, like I said, because he's trained to be like that. And then, Bellerin not being aggressive on the other end just made it look like somebody being beaten up when really it should have looked like a Dragon Ball Z. You know what I mean? You know that moment when they clash. Like,
so let's quickly dig into the Martial. So we can all agree that Martial, again, this guy's one of the best players in the Premier League. Like his touch for Jesse's goal and just his overall play, he's
just born with that.
Yeah.
You're just born with that.
Yeah, like that's just technique. But my thing though is that do you see him being, because we all saw his reaction when he came off. I think it's a case of this guy's gonna leave. He should leave.
He should.
If I was his agent,
he will never fulfill his potential under Mourinho.
Nah, he won't.
So if Man United have a plan to keep Mourinho there for another 2-3 years, which I'm guessing they do, Martial will never reach his potential under Mourinho. He won't. If he wants to reach his potential, he needs to go and play for a Paris Saint-Germain or somebody who will actually embrace his ability and let him express himself.
I think he needs to be the main. You know what? I saw something the other day about, I don't know if it was a rumour or something on Twitter about Danny Rose going to Man United and Tottenham wanted Martial to go the other way. That would be a perfect move for him.
Yeah.
Like, as much as I hate Tottenham and I don't want to see Martial at Tottenham, but for him to play at Tottenham...
He could be the boss.
Perfect.
He could actually go there and be the boss.
And obviously, Harry Kane will be the main man, but Martial will be playing, and you know Pochettino will be like, you just do what you do.
But who would he displace though?
Anyone. Let's be honest. Anyone.
Yeah, true.
Tottenham have a good team. None of them are better than Martial.
No, for me, because
you know what I mean?
I'm obviously, if it's me, like he gets ahead of anybody in that team. But thinking like, if you're like Tottenham, a manager, who are you? Would you be willing to sacrifice? If let's say it's Sons, because you've got Dele Alli, you've got Eriksen, you've got Kane. Yeah. So is it Eriksen? Is it Dele Alli?
Keep those.
But you know what? Though this is what's funny. I would rather drop Ali than Son, but it's England. And he's English, so he won't. But for me, Son is like the most underrated player in the Premier League. Like,
he's very underrated.
That guy is his quality.
Didn't he get 20 goals in all competitions last season?
But there you go. But nobody ever talks about him. But that guy is so underrated. So
and his finishing as well.
He's fast.
Yeah, no,
he is.
For me, I would drop Ali over Son personally, but it won't happen. It's England or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
Because I mean, so
again,
Tottenham is shit. I mean, but looking forward. So Arsenal. I mean, so seeing this, do you still feel that the guys can make top 4?
Yeah. I think when I look at that game, I don't think anyone can look at that game and fear for Arsenal because we battered them.
No. Arsenal
we had chance after chance after chance. To come out with 1 goal is just ridiculous. Like David De Gea pulled off 2-3 saves that were just like what?
Yeah.
Even if he was like doing an animation, you couldn't do that.
No. So are you still sticking with the whole David De Gea is the best keeper you've ever seen in your life? In your life,
listen. To
go Buffon and Oliver Kahn,
as I say,
because he does this in the Premier League.
To go as far as that, I might just be caught up in the gas. You're caught up in the gas. But I'm being honest.
At the end of his career,
let me turn the gas tank off now. So
I will go as far as to say then, if I want to take myself out of the whole like it's happening right now, De Gea is already for me in the top 5 best goalies of all time. For me, I have to say that even if I turn the gas down, this guy is an unbelievable goalkeeper. Like seriously, that De Gea is not human. I'm sorry, the saves this guy. If he didn't play for Man United, they would literally be a mid-table side. I'm sorry.
Look at that. 33 attempts.
I don't.
Oh, what?
33 attempts on goal. 15 on target.
Do you understand?
Conceded 1 goal.
He has let in less than 10% of the shots that have been taken at him. That's alien.
No, but like, even that's like 15 attempts and you only conceded 1.
Yeah.
That's crazy. No, look, I mean, I'm not going to go as far as say that he's the best keeper I've ever seen, but he's rapidly going there in like the top 5 of all time.
By the end of his career, he's going to go down as the best, I imagine.
Yeah.
Of all time.
Yeah, I would.
Like, he's still young. He's still young.
He's what, 25?
He's still young.
Guys, come on. I had Buffon and Kahn.
Yeah, but he could have another 10 years of this.
Yeah.
But no. Chill, let's just see what happens. Don't say that before the cut.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'll turn the gas down.
Yeah.
And I'll just say Buffon is the best. You got your Schmeichels. I know you love Kahn. You've got Neuer. But I would already put De Gea in my top 5. I would. At 25, 26, whatever he is, I'll put him in my top 5. The guy, remember, he's been doing it for 5 years, you know. Yeah. That's a long time to have been.
Okay, so you're putting him ahead of Neuer?
At the moment, yeah.
I'd put him ahead of Neuer.
Yeah, for me. Yeah. You take him out of the Man United team and I actually think they dropped down to like a 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th place team. Like, he's that good. Right. And he saves them that many times.
Okay, so let's address the Ozil agenda. Mm-hmm. So, now, as an Arsenal fan, how do you honestly, if you can objectively assess Ozil's performance in this game, a big game?
I don't think he done anything wrong. I think he tried. He created 4 chances. He was always on the ball. He had the most touches of any player on the pitch. He was trying to make things happen. I don't think anyone could fault him. He was putting his foot in when he had to. He was chasing back. He covered a lot of ground. I don't think anyone can say, seeing that game, that he didn't have a good game. He was one of our better players.
But did he really control the game? Did he control the game in the way that Pogba did?
Well, no, because at the end of the day, Pogba set up 2 goals because at the end of the day, Lingard put the chances away. Ozil made chances for players. They didn't put them away. So
not any as clear as what Pogba did.
Well, then, of course, obviously, Man United
place?
didn't give our players the whole of the fucking penalty box to just tap a ball in.
Listen, you know what I mean? I'm Ozil's biggest critic.
Yeah, me too.
I will say today Ozil played well. I will. I'll say he had a good game. And yeah, he didn't go missing like he normally does. I'll say he had a good game. The only thing that I will say, which is why I get on his back, is that in a game like today, as well as he did play, he's still got to be that guy that does that little bit more and says, fuck it, no one else wants to, I will do it. Like a De Bruyne, like a Hazard, who will literally take the game and say, do you know what? If everyone else is going to miss all the chances I create, I'm going to put it in the back of the net. And that's just that killer instinct that Ozil misses.
No, for me.
Oh yeah, no, he does. He does have the. He should score more goals than he does.
No, but I think the thing with Ozil, I think the thing about the whole thing is that if you put him around really good players, he's really amazing. He isn't a guy you can put in an average team and he will elevate that team.
Yeah,
I don't think he's a guy that can really elevate
that I think I have with him. If I'm gonna hear best number 10 and stuff like that getting branded around, then I need to see him elevate everyone, not only play well when Arsenal were playing well.
Well, but then you say this, but then De Bruyne's playing with Aguero and these guys are killers.
Oh, no, but
fair
enough.
Like Ozil put the
but
ball.
he was at Wolfsburg and he was still looking.
But Dev was like, see, the thing about
Ozil, well, he didn't have that good a season.
But the thing is,
Ozil was still doing it in Bundesliga as well.
But
and Real Madrid.
Put De Bruyne in Arsenal. I feel he will do more and be more effective for Arsenal than what Ozil is doing. They may not still be winning games, but I just feel like what De Bruyne will do on the ball and how he will affect things will be a lot more than what Ozil. I think Ozil plays as if, you should finish this. Because he's still playing with around the whole Jamaican.
That's what I say. He gives away responsibility too much. That's the issue I have.
And that's how it's separating from other players. Because other players will be like, okay, I now know the level I'm playing with. And I know that I can't just assume guys will finish these chances that I give them. It's because Ozil is like, look, I've done my work. Okay, there you go.
I'll give you an example. You take Hazard from Chelsea and give him to Arsenal and then give Ozil to Chelsea. Hazard in that game today,
he'll do
something. Something happens
look
in
at
that
what
game.
was doing. Like Hazard will be running with the ball, and
you're saying this. That's what Sanchez is there for. Sanchez is supposed to be our Hazard. Do you know what I mean? You got Ozil.
Yeah.
Sanchez is our Hazard. Ozil is our Fabregas. Do you know what I mean? You can't expect Ozil to do what Hazard does. They're two completely different players.
But
I mean, look at anything. Sanchez is
number
supposed to be the
10s
one,
though, right?
No, but Hazard, they are both number 10s, but they're two completely different types of number 10s.
Oh no, because I think because Ozil is a creator, solely a creator, just like Fabregas. You're looking for through balls and pass all kind of stuff. Whereas Hazard is a combination of creativity, dribbling, and scoring. Actually, let's just round off because we've got like 1 minute left.
I'll give you that, but then I'll say you look at the last part of the game against Liverpool when Fabregas came on. He changed the game. So he still stood out. So if they're the same type of player, he came on and he just, all of a sudden, everything was like...
He came on. So it weren't working before. He came on and then you can see the difference.
But it's an impact from...
Yeah, well,
Ozil
can't make an impact from the bench if he's starting again.
No, but he should do it in the game though.
So just to round off. So are we saying City... have already won it, or should we wait until the Manchester derby?
No. I'm waiting to the Manchester derby.
It's done.
You're crazy. Like literally, you're insane. I think
do not be surprised if Man U do some madness in that derby.
Wait. Beat City without.
I don't know, man. Listen.
Oh, Drift to come.
I don't know.
Drift to get rid
of that will be the game that I think will be the moment where people say Man U is still in this, or Man City have won.
It's done.
All right.